Peppa and George went to Adventure Park for a fun day out. Little did they know, a serious accident was about to happen. Peppa's life was hanging by a thread. The night before, a violent storm had swept through Peppa's town. Peppa and George were shaking in fear from the thunder outside. By breakfast time, they were both feeling down. Grandpa Pig noticed their mood and suggested they visit Adventure Park. Peppa and George immediately cheered up. They had been wanting to go there for a long time. So, after arriving at their destination, Peppa and George ran straight in. They saw Miss Rabbit, who was busy working. Under her guidance, they started to climb a large tree. When they reached the top, Peppa felt a bit scared because of her fear of heights, but she didn't want to disappoint George, so she tried not to show how frightened she was. At this moment, Miss Rabbit climbed up as well. Kind-hearted Miss Rabbit helped Peppa secure her safety harness, then gently pushed her off the edge. But because of the thunderstorm the previous night, the rope had been struck by lightning. Peppa soon found herself stuck in the middle. She looked down in terror, knowing that if she fell, she would be seriously hurt. At that moment, George quickly collided with Peppa. Miss Rabbit had broken the safety rules. She had let George go on the rope before Peppa had reached the end. Peppa was now terrified and started to swing side to side. Suddenly, the rope snapped under the pressure. Peppa fell straight into a thorn bush. Grandpa Pig quickly rushed over and pulled Peppa out. On his way down, George grabbed hold of a tree branch, but because of the wild storm the night before, all the rescue teams were still busy working. No ambulance had arrived yet. George was losing his grip, and after a few minutes, his arms grew stiff. Luckily, Grandpa Pig and Miss Rabbit found some boxes, and George only suffered minor injuries. 2 hours later, the ambulance finally arrived. Peppa was rushed to the hospital due to her serious injuries. If you liked this video, you're welcome to share your thoughts in the comments.